This evening we are going to continue with Muditā, only by doing continuously that we will discover resistance and we can work on those resistances. Resistance in many forms. As we work on them, we understand more of dukkha, we understand more of the causes of dukkha. So this method of practicing Muditā is based on mindfulness, the Satipatthana, and also the Four Noble Truths. This evening, the aspect I'd like to focus on is the appreciation of our colleagues, the people we have worked together, we are working together in many forms. It can be colleagues at work, colleagues in an association, or it can be the people here at this university, Chancellor Buddhist University. So we dedicate this session to them and to working with them. Why this is important? Because we spend quite a lot of time with our colleagues. For people who are employed in companies, in any place, ministries or anywhere, they actually spend more time at work than with their family at home. So what happens at work? The nature of their relationship at work has enormous impact on the way they lead their life, on the way they see the world. That is to say, worldview. So it's very important that we see good things in those people. What we have been working on, the four group, this is the third group. The third group. So we can deliberately look for positive things in the people we work with or we have to work with. During, for example, during a conference here at this university, you have to work with many people. You can bring them as your karuna exercise. Bring them into your mind. Trying to look at the contribution of each one. Usually, if any of them doesn't perform or doesn't meet our expectation, we get irritated easily, we get disappointed easily. When we get disappointed with that person, our view on that person is dominated almost entirely by negative emotion. So we are biased towards negativity. That person needs to have a lot of good things. So it's very important that we relate to our colleagues, the people we have to work with on a long-term basis, short-term basis, and through mudita. People fall out with each other in the world. And that's how they become enemy. If a family breaks up, if a friendship between people breaks up, that can lead to many things. And at work, when people have a negative emotion towards each other, they cannot stop thinking about that person. So they can't stop ruminating, what we say ruminating, just revisiting the old and negative incident. And the more we think about that, the more the amygdala region of our brain gets stronger and bigger. And the stronger the amygdala region of the brain becomes strengthened, the weaker the prefrontal cortex becomes. We have two wolves in our heart, a black wolf and a white wolf. And whenever we think about a person positively, even when we see their fault, then we are likely to be in a position to influence them to do better. Like Nelson Mandela writes in his biography, we lose nothing by looking at positive things in people. Often those people, they act better off what we say. But if we give them negative comments out of frustration, out of irritation, out of despise, out of superiority complex, then those people, they become threatened, they become defensive. They no longer look at what we say positively anymore. So when they no longer look at us positively, there is no way we can help them to become positive, to become better. So in order for us to manage our own stress and to cope with disappointments or negative things in people, because everybody has something negative in themselves. I do see a lot of negative things in myself, and I'm trying to improve them. Sometimes, out of frustration, we are blind to anything positive. Automatically, the mind just goes to something negative, something worrying, something anxious. So it's very important to change our brain default from the amygdala, from always feeding black wolf, thinking negative things about ourselves, other people, and the world. It's important that we relate to people through muditā. When our Buddha Gautama was an ascetic and meeting Dibangara Buddha, he became so inspired that he decided to postpone his enlightenment. He looked at Dibangara Buddha and he felt a lot of joy. He looked at the disciple monks and nuns of Dibangara Buddha, and his belief in the ability of many other people apart from the Buddha was also strengthened than his belief in himself. Those beliefs, they come from compassion, the authentic desire to help people, and also the belief in other people's ability. That's exactly what muditā is. The ability of people to change, to improve, to become enlightened. That's the foundation of the Buddhist teaching. We believe so much in people to the extent that we don't really need a creator anymore. So muditā in some way will help us sustain our positive thinking. But spend some time on yourself, on your hard work, on your good work, how you contribute to the society. We all contribute in some way to the society. And look at everyone as a contributor, as a nation builder. If they follow sila, samadhi and panya, the middle way, as much as they can. And of course, you will come across resistance. Your muditā will help diagnose anything negative that is there between you and your colleagues. Now when we talk about your colleagues, we talk about immediate one and also beyond that. The immediate one, if you work for a company, the people in your company, maybe the people in your department, in your unit, they are the people you work with, so they are your immediate colleagues. So try to see something positive about them. And then look at beyond your unit, your department. And then look beyond your company. Your customers are part of this. Look at their contribution. Look at the contribution of other companies. They have the same intention to improve themselves and other people. That is why they are doing, they are working hard and doing such a a very demanding and busy work. It's the same here. We look at our classmates, we look at the residency to look into, to connect with their positivity. And that's not enough. We do need to connect beyond SSBU. Look at other people. And if we can do that, we will see a lot of people as our colleagues, as our fellow, ultimately as our fellow humanity. How people work hard to take care of themselves and take care of the association, the institution they work for. And with that, how they contribute to the wider society. So this is what we will be doing this evening. You can start your meditation now. Mainly spend about half of the time on yourself. We have about 20 minutes. Self-karuna is very important. Muditā Dhammasami. Muditā Dhammasami. Jesus Roshi Manbon Zarabia, Napatapiro, Nanelli, and Job Jansen. The Nia Saro Yantaka India, Chao Lai, Bigere, Taunggyi, Saro Shie Gu, Taunggyi Droa. Saro Dre Titi Nabiro Mode, Tasludan, Pantakun and Ludan. Niantania Machara Saro Nero Diet Madria, Tame Saro Trintone, attack Kuba Kuma, attack Gune, Auku and Oshie. Amyam Piorano Tanai, Jojo Chanalu, Qua Wait a look Joba. Hey man, the Luza Shidari Sai, Lizzie, Biro Luzare. Saro Level Sons and Shidari Sai, Biro Piansunta. And the Lusangai at the J, Tuajar. Saro Quimji de Capia lay out here. Sangai at the back, that one. I demand the outcome. Pobonsi Labiro, Saro Yea. Tengan the zone. Tengan the zone. Now ZDD. Nabiro Sali, Nenele. Pomo, Lula Data. And the Rajula. Pomone Sarayo, Saudi, Lupan, the really Saudi Papopi. The Karaka and waited thing and a lot of Popi. And the Roa Pantown and Patapiro Pioro, so cool. Facebook Boma, Internet Boma. The two Pioni Tare. The Den the Coop, Golana the Coop. My bones are younger. A Yingilo, a daytime shabby, good Jimbago, Tralabido. Good Jimbago Tralabido, La Mare, Machare, the bed of Machare, Tambia ding alone, sitting alone, Pea Lupa. And cool, people need it. Virus yoga, coronavirus yoga. Kagwen and Leme, Piokin Leme, and the Locola, not a pit. The Anapata Bido Pomo Mini Nerota. Mamma Bulu Yusaba. to teach you some. The John but the will say, may the sheet as a pomono make man, a palm of a make man. May only Macao. Bigger as a necker. Senator Macaro, bigger as a necker. My bones are a tilupe. Kudema, don't net, don't la, don't yet. Yes, she. The body Kudema and did have win my leader. I say no, I call her laka. You look at the hope out, I don't know. Jail of you. San Java. I do. Call her lady, Arajan. Jail of you, she didn't yet malapu. Now, where's Sajare? Where be less on the beach. Eranet. Saroye and Nini the Vedia. The Saroye and time you mail me shipa who. How she look? To look drain a pin in up and laying so below. Teaching Sarah to Kenya Maitland. Sarah was sigh ye below. Shout. Sarah was a gum of your William Canvasero. Adilu sang I the Jane. Sahara Tobido, Ludane Kama, Sali, Tarkel, Skakaluya, Eddie, Aharadinate. Eddie Mansero, I saw Pami. Tapigere, Nanika, Singapore one epido, Saro in and Dupiana Rekama, Sarawa, Pio Biara, Pomo Pio Biara, Cabo Mapio. Sarah in Malaysia, Carne Juare, Singapore, Carne Janjualare, Aramiro, Caboma. Sagari Pio and Eddie Town, Sagasabilo Sarah made. My bones are made. Santa Sound Yaulare, our Jew of you. Siam and being came boat now, a little people. And low measure a hope on the la. The video of Gemantilo, Johnny Day, Lude Leve, and look back. Yo, that time, way son each other. Sarah, I saw G video. Tanale, Lude, and look all our ladine. Nini Jara, Cola, and the young beer shout, Luni Jar. Tamen now Sonia Sarah. And the arch, Japare, and the time when it ain't. Ara Adilu, where's our boy? Sarah said him. Hello. To go to pure below. I saw my piano. So Raga Adilu, I piano busy, Sarah. You let me ship out. I made a new Nagaro, Poda Nutadi, Pauna Lopa, Pia Shikoba, Pia Gono Puaba, Yeta Puaba, Naduka Maranatadi Puaba, Naduka Aduba Pauna Puaba, Naduka Nesa Doka Nada, Legnai Toma Puaba, Dinaku. I made a hole. But the may say, but the Tông but đi mà tông này cái sao mới chịu vì để bật đi thì cái mình hàng nào thì cuối cùng mình dưới bên này bật đi về chạy thà để xem sao rồi bà mấy chịu rồi thì chúa bật đi chạy thà ra bật đi chắc đồng biết này cao này bảo năng từ lúc mà mua hình tượng miệt đàng bảo năng để mua hình tượng bảo đảm nó từ bảo năng để mua hình tượng lần này tôi mang sự đẹp Vipassana bảo nào lấy mô hình tiêu Maranatadi này Aduba bảo nào lấy mô hình tiêu Era trong một lúc sẽ rồi nhập vào để có là đi mấy ông chị bạn này sẽ rồi khu đấy quên bị đã nạp bài mà để ăn sao để dễ bà đấy còn nó ốc dễ bị bà ấy đi thế mà lại về chỉ cháu để mà bảo vào Muditā wow video a done nine so the Lusa Java, Eradi Pari, Pauna Puaba, Eradi Pari, a chamber pione, Coseko Soma, Eradi Pari. Lupiara, Amnama, Tamboshi, Kudugan Kaune, Eradi Pari, Knakana Pari. Bien up, you see the Baluba, and Pasava so the Yedia, Sansan Musarawa, Malopao, the Khammai Lepe Bidini Bari, Michipao, Saraway. Tadi, Sakasa Lutini, and Pure Biachimari. A cool Muditā Bauna was say, I say, Dini low pork came back. A digger happy to Muditā Papa. But a mason poama, a coho poama. Go choose a kerari. Go oming kerari, the carca choose a bit of oming, and a case of issue. Majosa bene, did I need, or Eddie Queen ye, a Queen Landy, did then let social value, non dianted. My quite Jusa, Jusa the Poku, so in a Bama, non dias and issue. Kaunari, Koya Boatama, Pian Tree, Peter Muditā Pipa. When late, well, lady. Yin Tadali Shushan, being Kuboatema, who jumped at us, Abiro. Go choose a kerari, go choose a ketalo, Amin kerari, Amin ketalo. Piambiro, Dwiba, Kuku, Konyuba, Pidi Pipa. Go choose a look, go yakere, Amin Muri Pipare, Pina ye, Lumuye. Mitansu yea, Nabido, Kudo yea, Erari, Pian Twiba. The champion Buddha Degdua, Janda Jandu, Yahandori, Sia Lady, Luboguri Ninelebe. The Chauman so yin, the Chani are. Down the room, the Pubiro Jews are so that Jam Punara, Lini Shibisuro, Dini Javi. And Jews are had a co of Piansen Zabiro, or Pelu Sanchide. Say a Nepelu Duide, supervise a Nepelu Duide. Pelu Piambiro, Tachuzare, Eramuri Sinzava. Ocho ye buying saying, where was our buying saying, so they had a choose and Nason, Lonira, Neda Mamoda, Nede Kudurim Hobo. Go Muditā. Hello Muditā BB saying the Palau. The Palau Suraga. The yarn the Paco Pura, yet the Pura mobile. Simon Kujansa be the seminal. Ko Muditā Pua. They are that Haina, the Jamas and the Nego. Jana Jandri, the Nego, Netjay, they are that Hain kind. They are that Hain, and they are tiny. Choose I will tang at Hario, or call no Pian Dui be the Muditā Sepa. Now P. Muditā was a channel so Koya Lopo Campete. A time for a tempede bowing. And to do a sound of money at Rio. Now be done. The Dagduma conference coming up Sipari, Nala the Jane, Chala the Jane, and a Miri Pipa. And a Miri Lopit. Jimba Pit. Conference the Lord Kama, a call no a wine one Lord. Nazen lebe, Dilo, Lobo Gambade Shide, and a conference the Lord Calabe Shide. low ball came back. Me po chang him and saying me po chang liao. Yo long and saying yo long and liao, Sagittarius and Sagittarius. Low ball came back this year. And draw ye. Draw the urgency ye. Conquest lady, Josamu lady. And I plan to draw a low ye, ye babo lady, plan to Tilumudwe so ye. To do a low neighborman through a jowl material canjaro. The same opinion. Emotion second someone the same opinion. Emotion ya dear with the amateur, Namero tini. Yana tini. But do by once a tini, damn me. Emotion ya dear with the amateur. Wait down, Brahma yanti. The Maurad Hamanyasapia. Wait her. Emotion aya. Yini de kanjama. Sweet mulu. The young day of Tikanine, Kunina, Kunichen, and Jugulula Vare. Mona Marchin, Piti die. Say at the bed in Piti die. Antilo. Muditā Mopabu soya. Count at him. Count him in the Kajar, Nelly. Go say him, say time with Jabu soya, Sepia be soya. Day out go day out. Negative with 2 days, Macau Minari Bepsidore. Aluedigu. Aluedigu. Seven queen, Diago dia, Timacanano, Candy Barami, Michi. Nanelli Sagabiola, Simapirane. She said below Piolo Miara or Ticamu Michiro also. Also, the Miai Pitomavo. American Nanga allowed it cheetah. Luigi and Yamaji and Nasa Tausa Pumian. Nanga ye bandi. Nakubeshi. The Karaka. Tabilo Lopo, the Josa Luli, now the coup. Naku Aramiri. I met a Dika Nakubeshi. Pomondo Nangama. You got boy Kalas, party ball. They are Joloshi. Ye chatile do jare and yasu. Have met Dion and Diao. Till the Muditā cheated, I mean, let me share Kajaro. To Ugo to Yonjimu trust Sura, machine I know. Tanchamolo, Muditā de Yejibare. Go. A lady go same so on same piano. Muditā Kuni Bebane. The Robari, Almin line, the Robari Josare. Go ya say them. Piashimuri Piede Paratan Pati Turubai Piso Mugo Adika Tabare, the Ayom Pubai, the Karun and the Muditā. Muditā Malona Musoyan, Amine Lune, Duidan, Josara Lune, Duidan. Go. Say time, Chow say the pit. Name it time about a pit, Tema Muri pit. Now, Joe Miatamala, to Miata Pobiro. To got not a Pobiro, to Miaga, Tima Pumala. Now, Lilu shook Kayaromala. Lud low to low, Chenai Bamala. I don't tell say it today. That Lu died at the Bawa. A deep Mishibu, a soyin, Angere. A Tisuraka, go a Tima Jura Jora. A Tisure, Poco. လူချင်းတည်တဲ့ကိုယ့်ကိုအတိမမပြုတဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်အဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ကိုအတိလို့စေနဲ့ထဲစေနဲ့မထဲဘူးဘာဖြစ်လို့စေနဲ့မထဲတော့ကိုယ့်ကိုအတိမမပြုကိုကြိုးစားမှုကိုကောင်းတာလုပ်တာလေကိုယ့်ရဲ့အတွေးအမြင်တွေအဲ့ဒီဟာတွေကိုအတိမမပြုတဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ဆိုရင်ဝိသတာပရမညာတိတယ်မပါတော့ယဉ်နီးမှုစိတ်ခံစားမှုရယဉ်နီးမှုမဖြစ်နိုင်တော့ဒါကြောင့် SSBU ထဲမှာရှိတဲ့တန်ဃာတွေဆရာလေးတွေလူပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ဝန်ထမ်းတွေဆရာမတွေတယောက်ပြီးတယောက်ကြည်ပြီးမုဒိတာပွားပါဒီထဲမှာဆွမ်းတကားတွေပါတယ်ယန္နိယဝေဆွမ်းတကားတွေပါတယ်သူတို့မျက်နှာတွေမှတ်မိရင်ကြည်ပြီးတော့မုဒိတာပွားပါနောက်ထပ်7မိနစ်တရားထိုင်ပါမယ် change CPRP. Now the time is up. It's time to dedicate our practices to the triple gems and liberation, then share our good deeds with all living beings. Imaya Dhammanu Dhamma Adipadiya Buddha Imaya Dhammanu Dhamma Adipadiya Dhamma Imaya Dhammanu Dhamma Adipadiya Sangha Imaya Dhammanu Dhamma Adipadiya Jadi Maranama Padi Mudisami Idame Bunya Asawakaya Wahang Hodu Idame Bunya Nibbana Sampajaya Hodu Bunya Bhagan Tabasatana Dema Pumajima Kusumitina Miyaminam Haukasadaka Laisam Paramimam Đăng sinh đăng lôm nai Chim bi chim sa Chim sát chim khôn Vinaya sattva Nai sajja vala Ananda sajja vala Đăng sinh Hộp chốt Sa thu anumodana Lai hát khu sở bọn lý Bình bên gắn sinh sinh Sở khăn lôi thang Sa thu Sa thu Sa thu Thanamya Silamya Bhavanamya Hậu châu khăn Đăng sinh đăng lông Dạ đô hồn đô hạ Hiếm âm lai Côn hiếm âm lai Sát đà hòa hiếm âm laiย้อน บากพังไว้ในมาโคใจเฮาค่ะเดียวศึกษาอามาตานิพพานะที่ขัดแย้งสักคำเลยตาสาธุสาธุสาสัตถุวันดามิพันติสัพพังอภาราตังข้ามาธรรมิพันติมายาลังบุญยังสามินะอนุโมทิตาปังสามินะกตังบุญญามายาทัพพังสาธุสาธุอนุโมทามิวันดาปันติอภิวาทนาสิริสานิจังวุฒปัจจายิโน Cattaro Dhamma Vaddhanti Ayuwano Sukhang Phala พระมีสั่งใครถามสั่งกันเลยภายใต้ภายมันกันเลยเอาปันสักข่าว
Good evening, Sayadaw. When Sayadaw asked us to contemplate on Muditā, on ourselves and people around us, so I start with an SSV. I felt like every day, even like only this week, I start to learn Muditā meditation. But I do not know why. That because it has been a very long time that I have like it is a normal in a daily life that we have this kind of contemplation. Like every day when you wake up, then I start to see I have to go to washroom, I have to brush my teeth, go to toilet, and then I'm ready to do that. There's a place to go to toilet, and then when I go to bed at night, I sleep on the bed, and I'm so thankful that this university gives me a place that I have a bed, like mat towel and a chair. They wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and they prepare the food. When someone cook, ring a bell, I just come, sit down and have my food. People do everything, and then if I go to library to study, the place is clean, the venerable every morning. He switch on the switch for boil the water and then he start to clean every table. Then I'm thinking, every day I receive so many things from people, then what can I give to them in return? So it becomes a habit that I think I get to know Buddhism at my age of 26 in Malaysia. So it is an Islam country. So not everyone knows about Buddhism. So when I heard about that, and like since my ordination, I always think it is difficult to hear about the Buddha Dharma. So now I heard about it, I should appreciate it. And it changed my life a lot. So how do I appreciate it? I should very honest to myself in my practice. If I found that I have defilement, I should talk to my teacher, like my meditation teacher, and then I should overcome the defilement. I should not like cover it and hide myself that I'm a very good person. So if I do not do in that way, then I felt that I'm not observed for people to give offering and do so much thing for you. You do nothing. That's what I think of myself. People do so many things for you. For example, one day I saw an uncle. He was carrying the gas, for cooking. And then that was so heavy for him. And then I'm thinking, this uncle, his age is similar to my father. And I'm thinking, why these people work so hard and they give offering for you, for your food, for your robe. Do you deserve that? What happened to my mind? So, like our devotees, here we have been to this and that clothes. Then they are like our parents at home, though they are devotees, they take good care of us. And when I receive this thing every day, and then I think, what can I do for these people? I'm a nun, so I should practice law and be honest in my practice. So, and I believe strongly that the Dharma that the Buddha taught us can solve our life problem. So that medicine, when I have difficulty in my life, in my non-life, for example, so I should take the teaching and how can overcome my suffering and my problem. If the Dharma doesn't work, cannot help to reduce or solve my life problem, and then I do not see why I become a nun. And I strongly believe that the Dharma could help, could work in that way. And only when I apply that Dharma to solve my problem and have experience on that, how I could solve my problem, then only I can teach the devotees, the friends around, how to solve their problem when they have. If I just learn from the books, then I think I tell them again the same thing from the book. It might not work, not efficient. So, to think about Muditā, about people around, there are so many, it's countless. So, sometimes, like morning when I wake up, then if I want to be lazy in one day, it's difficult because people do so much thing for you every day. How could you stop in your work, in your practice? Thank you.
Ok.ปิดbản in này,สักครู่สิครับพี่ข่าวว่าสั่งเข้าห้องน้ำห้องถ้วยเล็กทำภาษาอังกฤษพอมีข้อถาม and comment
to Sally here. The night when they just now, I start
she helped me to clean the flower to stop the order. She helped me to clean. Then that's better, not so easy because it's right over body. I didn't take the penicillin, the medicine to suppress my immune system, so it won't spread. Because medicine is not good for the kidney, so I try not to take that. Every time when I have serious allergy, I have to take the medicine only it will stop spreading again a lot. So I remember that so I live here very calm. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I may have a question and also comments. And when we practice this kind of meditation, side by side we see that on the other hand also we see the gratitude, and on the other hand also we feel that sympathy. But in my opinion, this is also we should have I think what could we say, a comprehension or mindfulness or what is it? Because now what we practice in the fourth stage, first is ourselves, and then our kids and kin, and then common people and opposite ones. So I also have my waking memory to contemplate this kind of joyfulness on the common people. So sometimes I lose it. So yes.
If you have a problem with the third group, remember to always come back to yourself. Number one is like home. Number one, like home. So when we get lost, we should return home. We should start from home again. Then, if you strengthen your joyful feeling with yourself, then you go again, trying to connect with the third group, with people who are not related to you, people maybe who haven't done anything for you. You look at them, you're trying to look at them. We don't really need to think very hard. If we think too hard, that would become abstract. That's not emotional development anymore. In the course of building this university now, from day one, from the time we started digging the ground, it's about 5.5 years. And from the day we Sangha took over everything is for 4 years and 2 months. Because we started with zero, and you yourself and Lankara, okay, you have been part of this. Actually, you were the one who found this place, who ensured that Panyapodi Searo donated this piece of land to this project. But during these 5.5 years, there were times that some people, some officials, some donors, that they became unhappy. You see, that it is very difficult to avoid this. So for me, this evening, I started from scratch, the way I do Muditā. If I find something if I find it difficult to connect, to feel Muditā, then I can see there is tension. After recognizing tension, I come back to myself. Okay, how much I wanted this university to be here. I have been thinking about it since 1993. 1993. It took more than 20 years, 21 years to actually have this, to materialize. Then with that joy for myself, with that mudita for myself, I go back to the person again. And I can see that I have no more fear to actually acknowledge their contribution fully. This is the people not in the third category that you raise, but in the category, sometime in the second, sometime in the fourth. Now, when it comes to the third one, when I started from something indirectly related to us. We have monthly donors, we have some companies, some small and big companies, and we have some business people from Yangon, Mandalay, who take care of us. It's easy to connect to those benefactors, but we usually forget their staff who work hard. So I actually go to them. I actually try to connect with them. And with that, then I also try to connect with people. Okay, we say if we from here we go to the airport, people we just find okay on the street, who have nothing to do with this, who have never been here. Okay, and try to find something in them to appreciate. I see some people working for their family, to feed their family. I see children going to school just to prepare for their future. And I can see some of the teachers as well going to school. And if we spend enough time on ourselves, we would be able to connect with them easily. Yeah. We don't really need to know them personally and their background either. Yeah. I don't know if you have this experience. I broke my leg twice. So whenever I see you walking properly, there's a lot of joy. Yes, Sally Sangam.
I remember, Senator, you said once you tell us the story about you like Oscar,
Yeah.
but you have one professor.
Yeah.
He will pick the student.
Yeah.
That and he will come and see how you present. So you say you try to cultivate mudita on the professor,
Yeah.
so that you have no fear.
Yeah.
How does it work?
First, I want to tell you the first paper I gave. Okay, I was first year PhD student at Oxford. In that year, the International Association of Buddhist Studies, IABS, based in Switzerland, they rotate their meeting every 2 years. And that year it happened to be in Bangkok. For 10 minutes paper, you need to present something new. So took out a bit of information from my thesis and I practiced. I went to my academic English teacher. First, I worked on the text, and that I read in front of him. He just listened as an audience. Then he said, "Okay, wait. I'm lost." So when the connection is not good, when he is lost, when he tells me that, then I would think again. So that way I improved my paper. I even went to Cambridge. I had one lady professor who was kind enough to read this and then to listen to me. I actually time it and then I read it. I worked so hard for that paper, for the first paper. So I did mudita on myself, how much effort I put into. And the information, how many books I read. And then. So I did mudita for myself. Then, when we went to Bangkok, he came to listen to my paper actually was not as good as I would have hoped. But good enough for people for the organizer to accept it. And Princess Siriton from Thailand, she looked at the title and she was interested. She also came to listen to my paper. Unfortunately, the moderator, a French professor, he changed everything. He changed the order. He didn't follow the printed order. So when the princess and my professor were sitting there, and they were surprised that I didn't speak, that I would become number 2 instead of number 1. But nevertheless, that moment, gave me a lot of mudita. That, I was able to interest the princess and my professor was there. So I didn't care who else was there. And another time, 2 years later, at London University, I had to speak. Now my professor, he was the moderator, and he introduced me. He gave a very nice introduction, although I was just his student. And the paper he knew because he had read many times as part of my thesis, but he didn't see this paper yet. This particular paper, which is self-contained, it has to be self-contained to be content paper. Then I saw him, treating me respectfully. Although we are so young as a scholar, he treated us nicely. And I was so grateful for him. That's mudita. The fact that they recognize us, the fact that they give us encouragement whenever they can. So I just feel a lot of mudita. So with that, whenever he gave me negative criticism, I was able to take it and didn't get discouraged because of that mudita. Yeah.
Can we say that mudita have a connection with the gratitude and the excitement has another
I'd like to say, your question is if mudita has something to do with gratitude. You can see the qualities listed in the Metta Sutta. Gratitude, simple way of life, not being fussy, and not being irritated easily. Those qualities, I want to assure you that once you get your mudita going, you get the momentum, all those qualities, they will come. They will come. Ms. Alisanga Meda was saying, you can talk about, you can describe what she says as gratitude, but on the other hand, there's contentment also. There's contentment what they are being provided, and you can also see whenever there are things that don't meet their expectation, and they have resilience to actually take this. So, in that sense, mudita is in some way is a well-rounded emotion in itself. Anathapindika, when he first met the Buddha, even when he heard the name of the Buddha, okay, he developed mudita already. With mudita, he went to see the Buddha. He actually attained some spiritual achievement before his brother-in-law, who was to introduce him to the Buddha. How mudita is very powerful. We like to think that because we are kind of very orientated towards vipassana, insight meditation. We think this form of meditation is secondary. We usually downgrade this kind of practice. We downgrade. We underestimate its qualities. I mentioned the other day, if you believe in the life story of the Buddha, before he became Buddha, okay, he had self-doubt. Self-doubt in, I translated this way psychologically. I mean, when the army of Mara came and attacked him, internally you can interpret this as self-doubt. The last bit of Mara inside, Kilesa Mara, that's the devil of defilement inside, was rearing its head. And outside is symbolized as the army of Mara. Deva Buddha Mara, but inside it was Kilesa Mara. How did he counter that threat? You can say internal and external. If you believe the story that he touched his fingers, he touched the ground with his fingers, recollecting his past paramis. That is, all the enlightening quality that he had accumulated. I consider this to be mudita. And in the 7 factors of enlightenment, it came as a piti. So now, in this short session, because it's not a meditation retreat, we don't distinguish between pamoccha, between piti, between mudita. We don't distinguish. Of course, in the Buddha, you can say at that moment it was Dhamma piti. There's, joy or rapture that came out of a lot of concentration plus mudita. So he was challenged that he didn't deserve this throne, this enlightenment throne. And he said, yes, Actually, I deserve it because I had accumulated, I had done this much, this and this much, good deeds in the past, many past lives. When he recollected that, he recollected his past. We are told that the one goddess, became a witness. If you forget about the external symbolism, including that goddess, what you have inside is mudita. Another Pali word is anumodana, that's rejoicing in the good deeds once again. Is that powerful? He was abandoned at that time by the 5 friends. But that didn't matter because he was able to inspire himself with mudita. So when you go through a hard time, just reconnect with your good past. Then you will be able to inspire yourself and go through that. At this point in time, in the world, we are facing coronavirus. Remember, as a world community, we have defeated many deadly diseases. Of course, each time, there will be something to pay. There will be lives lost. But in the end, human endeavor, human compassion, human empathy, human wisdom will prevail. Okay. You have something to say? Sally? Okay.
Thank you very much for your devout teaching. Today I'd like to talk about today's practice. So today's practice is more specific, I think, because we have most of the time we have difficulties with among the people whom we are meeting every day. So knowingly or unknowingly we have problems. Me, I practiced Chitta Vipassana for many years. So my problem is I check my mind and I automatically check the other's mind most of the time whenever I meet with the people. Then the thing is like if I have a strong wisdom and concentration, then I can see the reality and I can let them go. But if I'm weak in concentration, I'm so busy, I'm stressful, then when I see the other people's mind, I automatically react. Like I know, even though they are smiling, but I know inside. Because I'm used to look at the heart, only the heart, not the outside appearance. So, the thing is like, if I see the one's mind, then if I don't like, then I step back and I just stay myself and something like that.
You withdraw.
Yeah, I withdraw from, because I don't want to have any akusala. If I forward, then I have akusala. So, now you're teaching us Muditā meditation. Then my practice is now changed, and I focus more on how I have to look at in a good way. 2 or 3 days only. So I can confess that my practice is not very strong yet, but I can start to feel that, oh, life is really good. And I can be happy with myself and with everybody. So now I understand this. It just looked like similar to Buddha meditation, like you said just now. It's very similar.
Yeah. I want to share with you, just before I submitted my PhD at Oxford, and I had already started the Oxford Buddha Vihara. So at that time, it was so hectic. And because I was almost, reaching the end of my study, at that moment, I came to know many established scholars, and they also came to know. And I got many invitations to give papers, like from Stanford, from New York, American Association of Asian Studies, and from within the UK, Asia, like this. And because I never had that kind of invitation, many at the same time. I took as many as possible, the opportunity to present papers. Though, when I went to America, people over there, they heard me going there. Buddhist Society at Harvard, Burmese study at Arizona University, and Chicago University. And they all, I was still a student. They all invited me to give either a talk or a paper. Then I went to all of them, including Cornell. And I never had a rest for the whole month in America. I covered 9 states. What happened was that I damaged my voice. I damaged my voice. Then when I went back to Oxford, my GP, my doctor, it could be throat cancer. So when he said that, okay, now I couldn't actually focus anymore. When I meditated, I looked into my mind, if that was fear. I couldn't see fear clearly because fear was disguising itself. I had a lot of dreams. I want to do this, I want to do this. I have a long list of to-do list, including this university. And I think for about 5 days, my mind was very restless. I was just focusing on what I want to do, meaning what I have not done, what is not in my hand. And then, after 5 days of many short meditation sessions, I came to discover fear. And that fear was associated with the future. So I switched my mind to the past. Okay, even if I die now with this cancer, I have already done this, I have achieved this. I have a long list of things that I could be proud of. Then the mind, started becoming, started getting settled and calm and peaceful. Then that didn't matter anymore. If I had 2 more days, 2 more weeks to live, at that moment, I was happy. I was happy. And because in the UK we don't have to pay for hospital visit is a welfare state. That's a good thing. The bad thing is that you have to wait a long time, 3 months, to see a consultant. And when one of my devotees, who was a GP from London, when he heard that, no, you shouldn't wait. You come to London, there is a special, there are many private clinics. It's called Harley Street in London. It's full of consultants. The next day he got me an appointment. I went there, and he said he would pay for it. He would send check later. So I paid 200 pounds. I got checked by a consultant, an ENT consultant. So there is nothing wrong. You exhausted yourself, so you need to rest. He didn't take the money also. He told his secretary to return the money. But even before that, I had already become myself once again, at peace once again. I was able to accept the uncertainty that might come. So in that sense, mudita also helps us, to accept the pain of death, the painful experience of death. Yeah. I mentioned the other day that my mother, when she was in severe pain, she was thinking about her meditation practice in Bodh Gaya. Yeah. So mudita is that strong.
So may I speak in Myanmar because
Okay.
I'd like to share my feelings.
Okay. Yeah.
တတိတော်ဆရာတော်ကိုရှောက်ပါတယ်ဗျာဆရာတော်တတိတော်ကိုဆရာတော်ကျောင်းမှာနေတဲ့အချိန်တုန်းကဟောရတာလေးညနာလေးမိတ်လေးပါတတိတော်ရှောက်ပါတယ်ဗျာဆောင်းရမှာအခုတတိတော်ပထမတော့ဒါမုဒိတာအမှန်တမ်းကိုပွားနေကြတာပေါ့ဒါပေမဲ့တစ်ဖက်မှာတတိတော်တို့ကြားတဲ့စိတ်ထဲကဖြည့်ဆည်းမှုတွေနောက်ပြီးတော့အချင်းချင်းကြားထဲမှာဖြစ်နေတဲ့ပူထုံးလေးတွေတတိတော်ကဖြည့်ပြီးသားဖြစ်တယ်လို့ဖြစ်တယ်တစ်ဖက်ကတရားထိုင်တဲ့အတွက်ကုသိုလ်တွေရတယ်နောက်တစ်ဖက်ကပြီးတော့အချင်းချင်းတွေ့တာအရင်ကဆိုရင်ပြီးတော့အချိန်ကမရှိကြဘူးဗျာကိုယ်စားခေါင်းထဲမှာတခုခုမေးရင်ဘုံဘုံ IS ဆိုတာတန်းထွက်လာပြီးတော့မေးရင်ပြီးတော့ brief ပဲထွက်လာတယ်အဲ့လိုဆိုတော့ကြောက်ကြောက်တွေ့တယ်အာရုံမစိုက်ဖြစ်ဘူးဗျာအဲ့လို၆သက်ပဲချင်းပေါ့ဗျာပြီးတော့အဲ့လိုခံစားရတယ်ကျေးဇူးတင်တာတွေတော့ရှိတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့အချင်းချင်းကြားထဲမှာ connection မရှိကြဘူးပြည့်အဲ့တော့ကျတော့အခုဆိုရင်တပည့်တော်လက်တွေ့ပေါ့ဗျာဒီတရက်နေ့ရက်လေးမှာစိတ်ကတော်တော်လန်းလန်းဆန်းဆန်းဖြစ်တယ်ပြင်ပန်းလာတော့ပြင်ပန်းလာတယ်ကိုယ်စာကိုလုပ်တယ်ပြင်ပန်းတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ဒီလူတွေကိုကြည့်ပြီးတော့အားလုံးကိုကြည့်ပြီးတော့တပည့်တော်သူတို့ရှိနေလို့တပည့်တော်တို့ဒီမှာရက်တည်လို့ရတယ်တူတယောက်ချင်းဒီကလေးလေးတွေကစာပြီးအားလုံးတွေပြီးတော့ကျေးဇူးတင်ကြတယ်အဲ့တော့တပည့်တော်ချက်ပါတယ်ဒီလိုမျိုးတပည့်တော်အမြဲတမ်းဒီလိုအားထုတ်သွားမယ်ဆိုရင်stress တွေလည်းနည်းလာမယ်ပြီးရင်သူနဲ့တူကြားထဲမှာပို့ပြီးတော့ connection ရှိမှာပေါ့ဆိုတော့တပည့်တော်အဲ့တော့ဆရာတော်ကျေးဇူးကြီးပါတယ်ဗျာဒါဆရာတော်ရဲ့ဩဝါဒကိုတပည့်တော်ခံယူပါတယ်
ဆရာလေးက psychology နဲ့စာတန်းရေးနေတဲ့ခါကျတော့ဒီဟာကလေသူကမုဒိတာများများလုပ်ရင်အခုမျက်စိထဲမှာမြင်အောင်ကြည့်နော် heal ဆိုတဲ့ဟာလေနော်ပြန်ပြီးတော့ trauma ကို healing လုပ်တာလေ HEAL ဒါကဒေါက်တာ Rick Hanson သူရဲ့ hardwiring happiness ဆိုတာအုံနောက်ကိုပြောင်းစေတဲ့မုဒိတာအဲ့တောင်သူရေးတာ Eddie Sound. I saw what him YouTube them hardwire happiness. The second Hughes is alone to accurate alone para. Each can have good experience. Era pomodo salero at machine, good experience. Miaiba. Ko miai to the long choose accurately. I see it. Good experience. My bones are yeah. He said China's and Kuso meeting night me and so Kudo by cheaper. Kudo will say oriented look power. I have not even enrich it. Enrich it so that Eddie Jamina Driver. Eddie Jamina Driver. Eddie Jamina Driver. Paloma, a chain of beer. A good let down chowder comedy. She let out the same. She let out he, Eddie, he thought that a yada legal. Ling a second up. Cancer paper. Say good, Chechen Titania Mupone. Tamensa so in. People want to be a yada legal say boo. Ajaro absorb it. Have good experience, enrich it, absorb it. Now suddenly I'll link it to negative one. Go up, Muditā Myashi Khammai. Negative trauma, and I would jump it up. Oh, tweet Khammai level. Go up, Muditā so in another tweet Kajaro. Don't hold Jimmy Shio. Not find out all. Do up by Jones or not her man. The negative bias can add to a negative yet center. At the negative yet not went out to a positive shabana. Positive shabana. Amygdala low alumino. The or not him. The shaker. The onto singular context so that the share away are gone the neurology and joy. A bit masagana joy. Good do our account of it all. Now by the Abudu. Muditā, Alupseba. Agudur, Apollo Shikara. Yana Pima Bogola, Agudur Shikara. Otimana. Tavimet, Tilobe, Kudo, meow. A chain they pay a positive set a I think people tweet channel to do Muditā, why channel. Nenge Grea Pit La Nine sheet trauma deal, Jima Pit trauma deal, and I do good on it. He was really good on it. The good the trauma got the Karakan, the Ujin in a pit, the Karakajaro, Mita Sun in a pit, the Karakaro Jown in a pit. Jown in a pit. Bessie Jonga, Bessie Jonga Macau, who essay on the trauma. How do man? And better than Jonga, better than Macau, Penune, Penune Lao. On the Chibu, Adam Yuri Ludi, Judge Lokan Khammai. Who said him a little thing in a safety trauma winner? A little trauma winner swing. Go was self confident piano piano. Permanently up your red and go over your new piano. The Muditā. The Muditā. A Muditā Shibis way no. The Cho Ludia, the Cho Council, the African Nangan Didi. Udan so Tinang and Tabiro, you at man. Do much of Chidesara. Do your self confident young men. Young, I look Mina, you, Poco to Ujin in a yo, Jown in a yo, Midansu in a yo, now so Nangan in a yo, Shibu Luado. I had positive thinking, positive property, already a near tape. Yeah, the junior that are Muditā to Piolomia, the junior that are Karuna in it, or Pioli, during the Muditā in a Pioli. 5 years ago, English Sabi, English, Patamasiburg Sabi, trauma pick Yai. Combon Kego Chimes, Bajido, Minome a pega anate. A time yet trauma pit. Minome a pego, minome a goga anate. Minome a gogo, minome anate. Lace elu anate nesoro. A young trauma pit. And I down. Muro, Majau Machu. Marapura Maraka do hounding it. Pini, Malone Chomuli, minome. Manly piano. That psychology shoot on me, Gidali. I don't know, Eddie trauma. Jolana in Podre. Jolana in Podre. Do a trauma, I don't know, be the English outma. Manly's way, the Nippon child say, Outjis in Nippon, yeah, I don't know near. I don't near a cook. Nine Chane, Nation Ekama. I'm at a Lurijibe. Yamananga. Nine Cha counter who to be saying, 3 allies be saying, Yama people. A primitive man, Medina. Anger is a gift. Anger is a co op piano, self-critical pianino. Self-critical pianists are what who look at as a paloma. We need to be kind to ourselves. Go commit that time. Go commit that time. Tali, Nine to a year. Pomongero. English are Leila can also in English are tweet with that English are Talamatala. English are thankful to never. English are thankful and let Tatamo. English are thankful to Lulune say Angi. And I'm your cheap hero. Pono neck. Oh, my ladies about Premier League GS about Polomo GS. I how cheap it up Yaman and Polomo Benching, my Tigledia. Ange de Gataro, South County Monsieur Gataro. Anyhow, go pongo it in a palota, go nango Jambido, bit here. The near international school lady go from one Piatana, do it down, Piatana and Chigam, do it down, do it below. Time you Tanare Karuna, say out, Timbira. Timbira, good and take Timbira. Below Pito, Chow Tank lady Yala, Manapang through Yala, Yaka, through level, wine local. Tigalidia tweeted. Tigalidia, through IT 7 side, Yamajima, IT Pajo, Pari, Paniari Manduri Pajo, or Upsetting. Tabi made Chow dancer or English Chow dancer, through. Oh, no, oh, good and I'm a sheep. A Pima Madrid. Yaman Pima to hacking delay she read or in the Wi Fi delivery of Jatana, she internet will of Jatana, she added me a gong shop, Joe. Jatana identified low a Pijaro. So, what's your solution for America? We all move to America. American go piao made clear pure. And I say, American go tingy say, Yamanango attend data say Tinekua, counted by me. Do better. Oh, American go tingy that American go Muditā piam. Muditā sit down at tingy at the chassis. The chassis. Tachao. Muditā a coup, the now new Nananesi, or Chinjanes with Meta, or cold red, Permaso, a job pit to you, that cold red in Macau. The Nangan low red, look at a coup from at the loan at one sound not oka, Muditā time this how in Chinjat. So I think this is all for this evening. So Muditā for all your effort, for all your time and practice. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.จะคุยสิท่านดังนั้นมีเอียงขนาดมีหมอความกระดังมุเจมาน้องแสงสมภาคเขาถัดต่อเขาอีก